Are you always being
So are you
defensive?
someone that gets defensive, get angry when someone tells you about you? Like, are you that person where people are feeling like, I can't approach her, I can't be honest with this person because they gonna catch a whole attitude if I be honest with them, and I'm not even trying to come at them crazy. They just gonna assume I'm coming at them crazy. Are you one of them people? Like, for example, say for instance, I'm around someone and they see me disciplining my child, like snapping on my child about something, just going, but I'm snipe, ripping them apart, like just going in on my kids. Then the person tells me, hey, Santisha, I understand that you were I understand you were disciplining your kids and whatever, but I feel like you were kind of harsh. You could have said this or that. Are you the person that they would have, like, you would have snapped on somebody for trying to tell you that? Like, are you one of the people, don't tell me how to raise my kids? And this is not about just kids. I'm just using this as an example, but don't tell me about my kids. Are you one of them type of people? Well, I just have a little tip to help with putting your defenses down and hearing the person before you respond to them. Like, instead of saying, don't tell me how to raise my kids, won't you sit there and think about what they actually said? Like, let what they said sink into your head. Like, because you could sit there and be like, you know what? I kind of did blow that out of proportion. Like, I could have told my kids I could have told them a better way. Or I already told them I didn't have to keep carrying on. Like, I think they probably did understand me when I first said it. And like I said, the kids is just an example. Just use that with your everyday life. Think before you react. And this is scripture, and that's a scripture in the Bible somewhere. So go look it up. I can't tell you what it is, but it's in there because I synced it. But think before you react. Everybody is not out to get you. Everybody not trying to judge you. But if somebody is genuinely telling you something about yourself and you see that it's some truth behind it, don't be defensive. You gotta let that go, because being defensive is only gonna hurt you in the long run, because it's gonna make it a point to where people are like, they see you just doing wrong left and right, but they gonna be feeling like, don't go tell Santisha nothing, because Santisha gonna blow it up. Santisha gonna snap on you if you tell her this. So you could be blocking your blessings from somebody that can truly be trying to save you from something, just because they got their guards up, like, I can't go tell her nothing. So I want you to be mindful. Try to be mindful. Even like the next few days, if someone bring something to your attention about you, let it sink in. You ain't even got to respond to them right away. Let them tell you what they got to say and be like, oh, okay. It's going to be on your mind. Any conscious person is going to be on your mind. Let it, like, sit there and think about it. And when you do think about it, if you didn't give them a response or whatever, when you do think about it, whenever it comes to you, call them and let them know, like, hey, I see where you were coming from. I see where that came from. So try doing that. Try to not be so defensive all the time. Life is not about being defensive. Being defensive when I think of being defensive, I get tensed up. Like me just saying defensive. I get tensed up just saying that word. So try not to be defensive. Try to be more open with what people are telling you. Not saying you have to go with what everybody is telling you now. But if they tell you something and you know deep down in your heart, in your mind, like, hey, I do be noticing I do that a lot. That's being real with yourself. Be real with yourself and let the people know that are being real with you. Let them know so that they can understand, like, oh, okay, like, I reached this person, like, because that could stop somebody from spreading their love to the other people. But y'all be blessed. Say your prayers. Good night.